Hello, we are Geeks Assembled. I'm Lee, that's Susan, and today we are discussing a film from 1991, a thriller in the thriller genre, a Martin Scorsese film starring one of his work colleagues, Robert De Niro, Nick Nolte, Jessica Lange, Juliette Lewis, to name a few. This is a remake of a 1960s movie, but done with a Scorsese twist. So, we are talking Cape Fear, the story of, well, it's revenge, isn't it? It's
Mhm.
the prisoner's released after 14 years of his sentence, and he's out for revenge for his lawyer, isn't it? He's the one who defended him in court. So, Susan, Cape Fear, what's your opening thoughts on this one?
Okay, yeah, you'd assume that you know, somebody who is out for revenge would maybe be out for the revenge with the judge or the prosecutor, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, Max Cady, um, played by Robert De Niro, excellent portrayal by Robert De Niro. Max Cady, uh, as he's doing 14 years in the slammer for this rape and violent rape at that, this ex-convict is he'd done a lot of research and done a lot of reading in the slammer, and so because of all of that, teaching. He thought that he was he really thought that he was a good lawyer for himself. And he apparently noticed one piece of evidence that would have made it, just made an easier go on him. And so by finding that, um, he thinks that the Nolte character, Sam Bowden, Esquire, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
was was kind of withholding that evidence to make sure that he went to prison. And you could make that assertion because Sam runs around in Sam's head all the time that you know maybe he really should have had that extra piece of evidence in there. And the challenge here is that Katie isn't able to move past it. And so, I mean, the stuff that he does to this family is horrifying.
Mm-hmm.
It's just horrifying. And the family hires a private detective to try and sort it out. Private detective played by Joe Don Baker. And there is a whole uh, MST3K riff tracks group that r- that part of the riff has to be about Joe Don Baker because Joe Don Baker is in a lot of sort of uh, mediocre to not so good movies. He's just in so many of them that, but this one's pretty quality, being that it's Scorsese, being that it's De Niro, being that De Niro is uh, able to capture all of Max Cady. And so you get the sense that this that this Max Cady just won't give up until they're all dead, or they're all like completely, what did he call it? Familiar with lost or something? Yeah, that was
Mhm.
an intense that was an intense threat. And so then he also has gotten really good at the subterfuge of life. So he was able to record um, Bowden making all this threats against him. I mean, there's a lot of creepy stuff that he does, especially regarding Lee and Danielle Bowden, like the mother and daughter played by Jessica Lange and Juliette Lewis. I mean, yeah, just the creepiest stuff, you know? And yeah, and it was challenging to watch this again. I mean, I did get properly freaked out a lot. I remembered it creeped me the fuck out when I first saw it, and I've seen it a couple times, and every time I just go, God, yeah. And it does have a cast. It does have a really amazing cast. I just have to say, besides Jordan Baker. So I'll leave that up to Lee because he said he got the cast list out. So go ahead, Lee. Your opening thoughts on the cast list.
Well, my opening thought is I went to see this movie back in '91 when it was first released. When our cinemas in Hull used to do midnight matinees.
Hmm.
Yeah, so after the pubs had closed, we could go watch a couple of movies at the cinema, and this was one of them where I was sat at the midnight matinee watching Cape Fear, and it's always stuck with me that De Niro's portrayal of Cady. I mean,
Wow.
the muscle he gained for it. He's a method actor. The muscle he
No
gained,
shit.
the the artwork, what was put onto his body. Um, he is a threatening piece of work. A self-righteous, judgmental. You know the way he's quoting quotes from the Bible, and
And
you know,
fiction. Yeah. Right.
yeah. It just comes across as you say, it creeps you out, but it's not just creepiness. It was that underlining. Uh, it's hard to put into words, but there was just something underlining sinister about him. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, Bowden kept some evidence away from the court, but him, in his mind, knew he was guilty, knew he'd raped that woman. Okay, she was promiscuous, but there's doesn't give him the right to rape that woman and
Right.
do whatever else he did to her.
Right.
Um, yes, Bowden was wrong what he did, but it was rough justice. Um, yeah, it's a great movie. It's so atmospheric. The way it was shot. I mean, Scorsese does his movies are just top notch. And as I said at the beginning, this is a remake from a 1961-62 movie
Right.
starring Robert Mitchum and Gregory Peck in those two lead roles back in the 60s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think Mitchum played the Cady role and Gregory Peck played the Bowden role. Um,
Oh,
and it was just nice when you watch this to have those two actors in this playing cameo roles as other actors, as other characters, so to say. And
right, right.
also as well, Martin Balsam was in the original, and he's in this one as the judge.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so there's three actors. What was in the original Cape Fear? What do do the cameos in this? I think it's just a little nod from Scorsese to the original. Um, yeah, it, and as I say as well, the this came out in '91. De Niro was up for Best Actor at the Oscars. Juliette Lewis was up for Best Supporting Actress. If it wasn't for another film what came out that year, I think De Niro would have got the Best Actor Oscar. But Sir Anthony Hopkins did another sinister character that year, and he got the Oscar. I think it was only what got him that one. It was two
Right.
sinister, two sinister characters in the same year. Let's say
Yeah.
if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for Silence of the Lambs, I think De Niro would have got the Oscar.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
but yeah, it's for me, it's an amazing movie. It's still, say it's 91. It was made. It still stands the test of time.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
it,
Nothing's changed.
yeah, and as well, I think this was maybe Juliette Lewis's second movie or something like that.
Yeah.
Mm, You know, she went on to make some great movies, but this one too, be playing the daughter and the screen time with De Niro.
Yeah.
You know, the way he just, as you said, like the Cady thing, it was just evil.
Yeah.
Um, the way he was playing, you knew what he'd done to this girl.
Right.
He'd come out, and there he is, phoning her up, making her come to a fake meeting. And
Well, it
you
was
know,
like he pretended like he was her teacher.
drama, yeah, drama teacher. But when you're thinking, what's he going to do? You know, why do this? And
And
yeah,
then discovering the book in that he wanted her to read under there.
was it sexist?
Yeah, by Henry Miller.
Yeah, it was just a sinister, slimy. I wouldn't say slimy, but yeah, it was just a creepy.
He is creepy.
But
It's not.
he plans everything meticulously.
Yeah, I mean, like, and he's not. It, his his obsession it isn't normal. I mean, there's nobody normal who
No,
would hold on to the underside of a Jeep and travel
all that way.
four like 300 miles up into the woods
Yeah,
and up to get a houseboat. And I mean, just like he basically did the undercarriage rode the undercarriage of the vehicle all the way up there.
mm. I mean, we've been
That's
talking.
obsession.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked. Say we talk De Niro, but Juliette Lewis, great actress, to share the screen with De Niro in one of her early movies, awesome. But you said Nick Nolte, he was stalwart of leading men in Hollywood at the time.
Yeah,
Did did a cracking job as Bowden.
yeah, yeah. And
Uh,
he was in the. I mean, the last thing I saw him in, he was playing a character that uh that was sort of I used to do bad things, but now I'm doing good things.
yeah,
So, I mean, like you could see how Nick Nolte's always been about the redemption arc and like that. Uh, even Quill in The Mandalorian. I mean, like that was one of his more recent characters,
yeah. And I don't know how he got into that costume. Uh,
right? Hilarious. Oh my gosh.
well, yeah, and then but we've got to we've we've got to also mention Jessica Lange.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
she several scenes in this, she just stole it.
Yep.
The confrontation with her husband when she catches him on the phone with his lover,
Hmm.
that is just she just acts her socks off in that. And the other scene with De Niro on the riverboat, where she's under threat, her daughter's under threat. Um, just it's a masterclass in acting,
Yeah,
and I don't think Jessica Lange gets enough acknowledgement in what she's done in movies and TV. You
probably
know,
right.
yeah, she is a great actress. Um, but yeah, it's a for me, it's one of my favourites. I mean, I picked this off the top of my head last week because you put me under pressure, Susan.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It just came to the top of my head, but I'm glad I did because I haven't seen this for a couple of years now, and it's just so refreshing to sit down and watch this. Yes, it's dark, it's uneasy, makes you feel uneasy, but that's what it was made to do.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, for me, it's just an excellent movie. I mean, Scorsese, has he ever really made a bad movie? That's up for debate. Um,
Yeah.
so back to you, Susan.
All right. Some of the other scenes that were really amazing were when the houseboat gets stuck in that sort of eddy and just
Yeah.
gets going around in circles. And let's see, uh, Max holding onto the underside of the Jeep.
Mm,
Um, Max sitting on the fence outside of their home looking in.
yeah.
Very casual life, but ever so dangerous, you know?
I mean, well, as soon as the movie starts, you're into the story. There's no build up.
Right?
It's boom. He's coming out of prison, and that's the start of it.
Yep.
There's no slow build up. It's
Right. And once he's out, he's like, I'm looking for this one
mm,
litigator.
mm.
That's great. And
And
then
there's a,
the and then the other thing was one of the standout scenes was him chewing the face of that girl,
yeah,
Bowden's girlfriend. I
played
mean,
by I'll tell you in a minute. Uh, Ileana Douglas playing Laurie,
yep.
and at the time when this was made, she was with partnered with Scorsese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was his partner.
Yeah, I mean the way I mean he had her, sort of uninhibited at the bar and stuff, and then he brings her, and then he chews on her face and he hurts her so much. I just, and then also the three guys who couldn't take him down.
Yeah,
I mean, those are big burly guys, and they couldn't take him down.
yeah. I mean that scene as well. The once he sees off those guys,
Yeah.
and it always sticks to me when I was watching this back in '91 in the cinema when he turns and he's come out wherever you are. That just
Uh-huh.
always oh that scene. He knows Bowden's there.
God, yeah, he does.
He's playing games.
Yeah.
I mean, also there's a scene as well what still gets me today as it used to when it got me back in '91, and it got me again when I was rewatching it this week. Was the what's his name? Kezek, Jordan Baker, can you say it? Jordan Baker's character is literally garroted because you don't expect. because you've got the housekeeper there in the kitchen potting about. You
Yeah.
don't you don't expect it to be Katie
Right.
in drag.
In her clothing. Yeah.
Nothing. That always, it surprised me when I first watched it, and then it's one of these things you forget after time. You watch it again. Oh God, yeah, because you know the piano string's going to come up somewhere there because they discover that it's missing in the piano.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it always got me again. Oh yeah, God, he is. He's dressed as the housekeeper. Um, and there's one other thing as well. As you said, the riverboat is just it's destroyed, isn't it? In this squall, what is it?
And it's a it's a rapids, and it gets caught in the eddy, and then it also is
But he,
pouring rain.
the fight scene at the end on the shore, but Cady can't see it because he's handcuffed to a bar, a piece of on what's left of the ship.
Yeah.
Um, but then he's going down under the water, and he starts speaking in tongues.
Yeah.
All sort of gibberish, then quotes. What that is an amazing scene.
Yeah. It is.
It's as I say,
Yeah.
it's shot so well, and also as well, I think if I'm not mistaken, they did use some matte backgrounds, didn't they, for the skies and
Yeah. It must have because it looked like it looked like an old timey movie.
yeah, it looked wonderful.
Hmm.
But yeah, I enjoyed. I'm glad I thought of this one, Susan.
Yeah. I'm glad you did too. Very funny.
Um, anything else, Susan?
Uh, let's see. Oh yeah, the way that uh, the way that Max starts off just really sort of like I'm gonna thrive now that I'm out of jail
Hmm.
or out of prison. He buys a Cadillac, convertible or whatever, and he's wearing nice clothes and stuff, and then it just gets worse and worse and worse the longer he's trying to, you know, kill this family.
Mm. I mean,
He,
it was one strong motherfucker, really. I mean,
yeah, yeah, it was.
getting beat up, um, get, getting torched.
Hmm.
Oh, bent and all like that. He still survived that. You know, but what a character! And also, as well, you've also got Scorsese's daughter in this as well.
Yeah, and his mom and dad too.
Yeah, as well, she played
That's the-
Juliette Lewis's friend. I didn't know his mum and dad was in it, but
yeah, they were at the fruit stand, the fruit people.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
and then another actor who we haven't mentioned was the partner in the law firm was played by Fred Thompson.
Oh, Tom,
Yeah.
yeah, Fred Dalton Thompson, yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, this is a classic, and it's not often a remake betters the
Right.
original.
Right.
I mean, the original is fantastic. If you ever get a chance to see it, Susan, I recommend it. But this one
Okay.
had with the Scorsese touch, edges it over, just so. Anything else, or shall we go to final say and score?
No, that's good. Yeah.
Tell you what I did like before we do the scenes where it began and ends with the picture, the camera went just fading into like negative.
Yeah,
That was great.
and the one shot in the middle where De Niro's face is in that negative place too, right?
Mm.
Oh my gosh, they use that so effectively.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
And,
anyway, final saying score. Over to you.
well, yeah, this scares the crap out of me. It's creepy as fuck, and and you know, you've got uh you've got such an amazing cast, just
Mhm.
the best cast ever. So this is the exception to the rule of Joe John Baker's mediocrity, and this is also just a continuation of the amazing work of Scorsese. Um, and so I will give this, uh, because it isn't easy to watch for me, I'll give this I'll give this 9 Henry Miller books out of 10.
Cool.
Yeah, it, it was incredibly, uh, intense. It's an incredibly intense movie.
Right. Well,
And you, yeah, go.
for me, it's a masterclass in acting and directing, producing, everything about it. Cinematography, special effects,
Okay.
um, and it's got a little place in my heart. This one brings back great memories. I know it's a hard movie to watch, but for
Yeah.
me, it's going to be 10 big fat cigars out of 10.
Oh my
Wasn't they
gosh.
big? They were big.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't fault it. Once you start watching it, you can't take your eyes off it.
Right.
So that's our little review of the Cape Fear
Oh,
1991.
mentioning cigars, like you could tell the couple were where they were in terms of like how unified they were by whose pack of cigarettes it was that they were
Yeah.
smoking out of. I think that that was like a relationship sort of gauge. Oh, they're all taking him out of her pack. That means that he's in trouble and he's the one who's fucking up, and then when they're smoking out of his pack, she's the one who's being slightly needy and stuff. But yeah, I thought that was a really interesting
Oh, right. But yeah,
gauge.
that is our little review of Cape Fear. Um, it's a cracking movie. I give it 10. Susan gave it 9. That's high markings from both of us there. If you've seen it, guys, let us know. And the easiest way to do that is leave a comment on this video when you watch it. Let us know if you like the movie. Let us know if you didn't like the movie. Even leave a comment and suggest some things we could talk about. Also, leave a comment on any of our videos, what you've watched. If you want to join us, sit down and talk movies, talk TV, talk audios, whatever. Join us. What we're doing now.
Uh,
Just leave a comment on a video. All you have to be is 18 and over, because things what we talk about are sometimes 18 rated.
oh yeah.
All you need is a working camera, a microphone, and the device you've got. And one final thing before we finish, and that is, if you've subscribed to our YouTube channel, remember to press the bell notification button, and every time we put a video like that, you'll get notified, so you don't miss out. and we have got a lot in our back catalogue, well over 1,000.
Hmm.
So your spiteful choice.
Come
So
along
until
for the ride.
yeah, so until next time, guys. Please be safe out there. Bye for now.